Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Citrus fruit becomes ripe in the winter time, so that's a great time to think about dehydrating some fresh citrus. You can get oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, blood oranges. There's a large variety. A great time to buy them or even pick them if you're fortunate enough to have the trees is in the winter months. How do you dehydrate citrus? Well, it's simple. Wash them well because usually we dehydrate them with the skins on. Then you want to slice them as uniformly as possible so that the drying time will be approximately the same. I have the 5-rack Excalibur Dehydrator, and today I'm going to dehydrate 2 oranges and 1 lemon. So I've sliced them up as evenly as I can, and now you spread them right out onto the racks. You leave a little space between them so that the air can circulate. And that's all you have to do. Slide them right into the dehydrator. Even if you haven't filled all of the trays, you want to put them all into the dehydrator so that it helps the air circulate appropriately. If you look on the top of your Excalibur, it shows that fruits should be dehydrated at 135 degrees. So you can set it at 135 degrees. Mine has a 24-hour timer, and I usually set it at 12 hours. That's what works best for me. It varies according to what your produce is, how much moisture content it has, and the humidity in your air. You can always adjust it more or less depending on your circumstances and your preferences. Check your citrus fruits and make sure that they're leathery and that the moisture is all gone out of them. You'll know your citrus fruits are done when they're a little bit brittle. They shouldn't be real rubbery anymore. That probably means there's still too much moisture in them. I store them in clean canning jars and I leave the lids off for a few days so that it conditions them. It allows extra air to get around them, make sure that everything is completely dried, and if for any reason you think that they're not dried enough, you can put them back in your dehydrator for a few more hours until you get them to the dryness that you want. After a few days, I like to seal them with my food saver with the jar attachment lid. The jar attachment comes with a hose. You put one end into the food saver and one end into the jar attachment. Mine has a lever on the side. You twist that down, press the on button, and it should suck the oxygen out of your jar. You want to listen for 2 clicks at the end so that you know that your jar is sealed. Remove the hose, then remove the jar attachment, and then check that your lid is sealed. Your food is ready to go into your prepper pantry. Your dried citrus can last for several years, and it's fantastic to add into hot teas, add a little honey with it. Think of how you use lemons, oranges, or limes. That's how you can continue to use your dehydrated slices. I've seen where people even string them together and hang them as a garland because they're just so aromatic. They smell so good. They're absolutely delicious. They should last for several years. I've used them up to 5 years after I've dehydrated them. You'll know they're not as fresh when they turn brown and you don't smell the wonderful fragrant aromatics anymore. One of the challenges of dehydrating the citrus is that it smells so good. Your whole house fills up with the aroma of delicious citrus. So if it's too strong for you, you might consider dehydrating it on an outside patio or maybe in the garage, but it certainly is a delicious smell. Dehydrating fruits and vegetables with an Excalibur Dehydrator is so simple, and it's a wonderful way to add the variety of your fresh produce into your prepper pantry so that you'll have the variety of foods that you want in your long-term food storage. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.